There's a brokenness in our community. There's not just a brokenness in the mosque systems and in relationships between Muslims, but there's a brokenness in so many of us. I've been working on mine, and I've had help from people, and I've been training as a chaplain for a long time now, and I feel like now is the time for me to help some of you with your brokenness. My name is Kham, and I'll be your Muslim chaplain. Hey guys, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining me on this endeavor, and let's begin. What we are going to do is address the divide between the ideals of Islam that we've been taught and the realities of being Muslim as we are living it. So let's start with a little bit about myself. I began this journey before I even knew I was taking it, when I was doing an undergrad at York University in comparative religion studies through a multiple disciplinary lens. So I studied world religions through anthropology, psychology, philosophy, theology, history, and literature. I began my training as a chaplain at the University of Toronto under the Toronto School of Theology, under the Pastoral Studies program at Victoria College. And I'm currently finishing a psychotherapy certificate. So why am I doing this? There are a number of us that don't have community with the mosque. There are a number of us Muslims who don't feel like we belong, who don't feel comfortable with our fellow Muslims, who don't feel like we can even turn to our MSAs or any of these Muslim spaces. They have good intentions, but their delivery hasn't been the best.
I'm telling you a hadith, you shut up!
We have this ideal, and it's a beautiful ideal we should all strive towards, but we get there in our individual ways. And to say that there's only a very specific narrow path, it's harmful, because you're basically shoving a bunch of people away from Islam. I know so many people who've given up or lost hope or lost faith because they might not do something exactly the same way, or they might make a mistake and they're pushed out before they're given a chance. So the reason this is important is to allow people to belong to something and to feel Muslim again. There are other ways to do things, and some of the old ways aren't working, so we need new ways. Maybe you were like me when I was an undergrad and I went to these Islamic lectures, and you go there, you're like, do this! You get there, and you listen to the lecture, and you raise your hand, and then,
I'm telling you a hadith, you shut up!
I walked out. And I decided to find my Islam in other places. And I know there's a lot of you out there doing the same. But finding your Islam out there can be dangerous. It can be dangerous for your mind, it can be dangerous for your heart, and it could even potentially be physically dangerous. I mean, mind you, Islam in the mosque can also be physically dangerous. There are people who are going to try to tell you that growing a beard is more important than the character behind that beard. And there are people who are going to tell you that drinking is fine so long as you believe in Allah. I don't agree with either extreme. But finding that balance is our task. And that's what I'm here to help you do. You might be scoffing at this and thinking, I'm too far gone. I can't be redeemed. And I thought that too about myself one time. And a chaplain friend of mine gave me a really inspirational quote. He said, every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. I'm not judging you if you don't want to join me.
You're an idiot!
I'm not judging you if you just observe from the sidelines. That's fine too. Being Muslim isn't a label. You don't suddenly decide you're a Muslim and then You got to be perfect. Being Muslim is an action. It's a path. You're moving on it. And part of that is tripping and falling.
Lois, what the hell?
But part of that is also getting up. Your journey isn't done once you fall. You keep going, we all keep going. Think of it like doing a push-up. You fall, you push your way back up. You fall, you push your way back up. And the first few times we do it, it's going to be tough.
It's got to
After a while, we're going to get spiritually swole, bro.
And what you gonna do when Hulkamania and the largest arms in the world run wild on you?
But I can't start this without you guys. I need you to tell me what it is you want to discuss, or what it is you want me to look into, what is it you want me to help you guys with. I want to share my stories, but I want to share the ones that are going to have the best impact on the community. My producer keeps telling me I have to say like and subscribe, so please. Thank you all for joining me. Let's all do better. Let's all get better. Believe it.